What's up, everyone? I'm back. I just want to show off some of my favorite cards that I've have so far. So first, starting off, we got Licky. Just a generic card. I think it's pretty cool. I use it in Pokemon Go a lot. Really like the artwork of it in the wild. Oh, that's my favorite thing about Pokemon cards is all the like special artwork that they draw. Next up, we got Sharpedo. I think it's just a cool Pokemon. I think it's because I always liked sharks as a kid, but cool artwork. It's like jumping out of the water. You have the moon in the background. All around, pretty sick card. Next up, we got Reverse Hollow Goldingo. So I never used Goldingo on my team in Scarlet and Violet, but I think it's a really cool addition. Just to got back into competitive play. So as you guys know, if you keep up with anything competitive Pokemon, it's kind of a monster. Once it sets up, it can just use Make It Rain, which targets both attackers and doubles, which is always a good thing. But I just like the way this card looks. I like the artwork on it. Obviously it's cool. It's a Reverse Hollow. Next up, just a basic Metagross. I really like Metagross. I love using him. I love his shiny form. A lot of my likes for Pokemon come from how I use them in Go, and Metagross is a really good gym Pokemon, one of the best steel types. So I just think it's a sick card to have. Next, I'm going to show some EX cards. First up, we got Torterra EX. Looks like he's stomping out of like a mountain or something. It's pretty cool. I went to the mall and I went to GameStop, I think, and I pulled him out of Temporal Forces. Temporal Forces I've had little luck with, but he's a pretty cool one from there. Next up, it's the only one of its type I have. It's a Wugtrio EX Terra Electric type. Normally, as you can see, it's a water type right here, right there. But Terra is always cool. Kind of see, I don't know if you guys can see, it's like a little shiny on it too. Terra's one of my favorite additions to Scarlet and Violet. It's a crazy mechanic. Not as good in my opinion as Mega Evolutions were, but it does change up the way the game is played, which I always like. Makes the games fresh. All around cool card. Here we got Darkrai V. This was an interesting story behind this one because I got it from one of those packs on Amazon that was like 50 cards, one holo or whatever for like $5. You can't pass up on that deal. I got a bunch of, cool common cards, but this was at the front, which was sick. Darkrai's always sick. Like the story behind him. Anything for that generation is really cool in my opinion. So yeah. So next up we got Nacli Shiny, Veluza Shiny, Tauros Shiny, and Wiglet Shiny. These are all, I really like Paldean Fates. The pulls on these are really cool. Shinies are always cool. I love Shinies as much as any Pokemon fan. So really cool, if you look at them. They're reflective, hollow, so it's pretty cool. Next up, we got Magmortar Hollow. I really like Magmortar as a Pokemon. I think he's sick. No real reason. I just like him in Go. I like those Pokemon they added evolutions for in Gen 4. So him and Electivire, I think, are like some of the coolest Pokemon ever. So it's really cool to get a holographic one. Moving on, we have a Mimikyu Full Art Hollow. I never used Mimikyu, but in competitive, he used to be a monster when he was released. He still has the ability to disguise, but it was almost the first hit you would take would only do like 10% damage or something crazy. And then if you ran like leftovers or something, you could just regain it, reactivate the ability. It was just really broken. I think the art is really cool. It's just chilling as a toy. Got the like hyper realistic human. Like I love these full art cards. That's honestly why I collect Pokemon cards. I love trying to get the full arts. I think it's like the best part about them. Seeing all how they design and draw. I think it's really cool to look at. Almost done here, but we got a full Alakazam EX Shiny from Paldean Fates. Paladin Fates is like one of the most fun things I was saying earlier. He's also from Paladin Fates. Alakazam, amazing psychic type Pokemon. What more can I say? Next up, Shiny Toedscruel EX. Believe this is the Galarian form. The Galar region added a bunch of specific new forms of old Pokemon, which I always like because it kind of gives them a new run at things, because over time they're like, they kind of just get old. Old Pokemon tend to not really be as popular, but I really like this Toedscruel design. I think it's sick, plus it's shiny. Who can complain? Last but not least, we got a full holo Nemona support trainer card. For the big pulls, I tend not to like the trainer cards, but I mean, can't complain, right? Full art trainer cards is pretty rare. So thanks for watching, everyone. I should have a video coming out sometime this week where I have a Regieleki Stellar Crown box fully sealed. I'm going to unbox that and post that. So stay tuned, everyone. See ya.